The Druids, 3 of 3. Oh, this is the one about Mud Boy. The power chooses those it deems worthy. That was what my grandmother told me. That is why she called me Kabir, a name that means great in her mother tongue. She was Persian like me and sent me away to the Druids in hopes the power would find me one day. It didn't. The Druids were strong in power, but any god of wisdom or kindness would have found them wanting, unfit for their order. I washed their cloaks, cooked their meals, and tended their fires, all for a few scraps of food and a bedroll, and in return they gave me a new name, Mud Boy. Look at him, they jibed. The ash of the fires will not wash out. Duncan the Elder always laughed hardest, and so I made sure he was the first to scream. I ran then. I ran with my heart thumping to escape my chest. And suddenly it was quiet. Under Duncan's scream, I heard the cries of another. The screams of the very earth. This land was bound to the Druids by the power, and her torment echoed through my mind like the peals of a hammer. I fell to my hands and knees and retched, spitting my noon repast into the soil. Then something impossible happened. Duncan got back up, his neck bent to one side where I had cracked it, his bulging dead eyes fixed on me. And then he opened his mouth as though to accuse me, but what poured out were not words. All manner of insects and vermin spilled forth from the hole, flies and worms and beetles. An endless stream they poured onto the floor, crawling over the grass and leaves like a flood. I ran, but all around I could see them, the other druids, bent and stooped and broken. They were like him, like Duncan. I used to call her auntie, for she was from Persia too. I helped in the summers for some spare coin, and she had been good to me, tending to the cuts and scabs I received from the druids. She took me in and comforted me as I sobbed, not bothering to ask what had upset me so. I wanted to rest, but I couldn't, not after what I'd seen. So I have scribbled this warning to anyone who dare to do as I have done. In the distance I hear thunder. It's getting dark now. Perhaps the rain will lull me to sleep. Then in the morning I can... not rain, it's vermin. I can hear them. Buzzing at the glass and the chimney. They are here. He is here. He has found me. There is a blood stain with a crushed beetle on the bottom of the page. Poor Mud Boy.